A 35-year-old guy that nobody knew in the corner, smoking dope and blowing into a Labrador's face. An intelligent dog as well, and it's sitting there frazzled.
Hello, what's the crack? What's the story? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out Kevin Bridges. I've got loads of requests about this on Kevin Bridges on 90s house parties. I used to love house parties, but I think it's not a thing anymore. People don't really do house parties anymore. New generation, they're crazy. But yeah, let's go.
On our heads, it's that kind of coming of age moments that shape you as a person. I don't know if I can reminisce about much at 23 years old, but I like to reminisce about the 90s, the good old days. Back when it was just the PlayStation 2 and stuff like that. Remember when you get your first taste of independence, when word had spread in your school that somebody's mum and dad were going away for the weekend, and that the guy or girl were having a party. They never knew they were having a party. Perhaps having is the wrong choice of word. They were getting a party. I don't mean the kind of high school parties that you see in American movies. Hey, do you guys know Chad Hogan?
This is quality. I'm gonna love this. One of the reasons why I love Kevin Bridges is that he's so relatable. He says stuff. Kevin Bridges, Peter Kay, Mickey Flanagan, people like him, literally, they relate to you. They talk about stuff you've been through. And also, it goes Chad Hogan, which is the most American name. Chad and Hogan. Oh, this is quality. I'm loving this.
Of course, man. Everybody knows Chad Hogan, man. Chad Hogan's mom and dad are going away to Long Island for the weekend, man. There's a party at Chad Hogan's mom and dad's. Yeah. Woo! Spring break, yeah! Chad Hogan's parties are awesome, man. Woo! Then it shows you Chad Hogan's party. Chad Hogan's booked a band for his living room. Great party, Chad. Woo! Yeah. Let's go get some dip and chip. Woo! Everybody's nodding to the music with these plastic cups of beer that nobody knows who brought them. Just, whoa, yeah, woo! It's not the kind of parties we had. We never had that kind of parties. We never had spring break. We had the Easter holidays. When I was growing up, it was called an empty. An empty. It derives from, we've got an empty house. We've got an empty. The house is empty. It's an empty. Now, you never had spring break. Or Chad Hogan or bands at an empty. An empty was a far more tense affair. Somebody's furious cousin would disrupt the ambience by announcing that he'd purchased 12 cans, drank 2, gave 1 away, but there's only 7 left.
Oh my days. These guys give me loads of flashback. Okay, I never got to love when I was younger because I finished secondary school at the age of 16. I went to uni when I was 16 going 17. So when I was about 14, 13, obviously in an African household, I never got to go to a lot of house parties. But the one I went to, it's just random. It's never like the American ones you see on TV. Because I remember I grew up watching High School Musical, Disney Channel. And I used to think it's going to be like, it's never like that. It's not like America. It's just some geezer you see on some guy's couch. Anything can happen. It can go from everyone just relaxing, someone playing Tiesto in the background, to everyone just going crazy. And there's a fight outside. There's loads of cans on the floor. It's never clean like the American house party. It's always messy. The light is off. The light is never on. The light is on. It's like dimmed room. Someone is smoking. There's people kissing in the back. It's just messy. It's not a place you want to be, but you don't want to miss it as well. Because if you miss it, it's like, oh, this guy is dry. So yeah, I'm getting. Let me know. Let me know what's your people that grew up in the 80s. I didn't grow up in the 90s. You know, I'm talking about the early noughties. Yeah, I grew up in like in the early noughties. But like, let me know your experience. I'm sure everyone has different experience. Thank you.
Turn that down. We've got a can fee. Fucking turn that down. Somebody else in the corner just trying on people's jackets. Do you think this one suits me? Not even asking, does it fit me? Does it suit me? Well, the guy's a petty criminal, but you need to look your best, don't you? The same guy that's leaving the house at the end of the night holding a microwave. I think you'll find I brought this with me. And I do not care for the accusation. I mean, why would I steal a microwave? A 35-year-old guy that nobody knew in the corner, smoking dope and blowing into a Labrador's face. An intelligent dog as well, and it's sitting there frazzled. And empty. Good times and an empty. I seen a headline about a mental party. It was obviously a tragic event, but it was pretty funny. A headline, it said, "Women drugged, beaten, tied up and left for dead at neighbour's party." So I'm sure that can no longer be referred to as a party. I have been in attendance at some pretty wild gaffes. But when a woman has been drugged, beaten, tied up, I better get a taxi. That's the cutest dog dishing at nibbles. Well, a lot of violent crime, that's been in the news quite a lot of violent crime, knife crime, gun crime, stuff like that. I don't really know the solution is. There's calls for tougher sentences. I think we need more consistent sentences. For example, the crime attempted murder. It carries a 6 or 7 year jail sentence, whereas murder carries a life sentence. Now, why should that be different? Right? You still tried it. Yeah. Attempted. You tried to kill somebody. You weren't very good at it.
I'm sorry. Like, I do agree with him. Like, the UK law system is messed up. It's broken compared to America. Like, people know they can try to, they can. That's why kids today, man. When I see all these young kids, stabbing each other, I'm like, what are you doing? But it's the fact that they know if they stab someone, they probably get like 2-3 years. Well, in America, you can't do that. You get like 15-20 years for even trying it. In the UK, it's like I think you get way less sentence. You get more sentence for drugs than you trying to kill someone. That's how UK system is it's fucked up. It is. I'm sorry about my language, but it's messed up. They're not getting people. They're not getting punished enough. They're not. And poor kids are dying and everything. Oh man, it's sad. It's so sad because they know you probably get like 12 years. Even sometimes if they do kill someone, you probably get like 15 years and then they're out in like 6-7 years. What the fuck? Makes no sense. Oh man, I'm sorry. It boils my blood. Let me know what you guys think about it. I know we're not talking about that, but when it brought that up, that's just so. It's fucked up. Sorry.
It was by no means your forte, and I don't think you should get a lesser sentence. In my opinion, you should get double the sentence for making an arse of it. When you get police officers to travel around schools to give talks to kids about knife crime, at the end of the talks they give the kid a sticker that says Dennis the Menace or something like that. Dennis the Menace says no to knives. I don't mean to be cynical here, but if you wore a Dennis the Menace says no to knife sticker at school, there's a good chance you'd get stabbed. I think the start would be to close the shops that sell violent weapons. Now you get these sports shops that sell crossbows to alcoholics, not these places. And sports shops that sell 3,000 baseball bats every year but have never sold a baseball. Or the Easterhouse Red Sox, I've not had a game in a while, but we're still selling them equipment. They must have a pretty hectic pre-season schedule booked. I was in one of these places doing a bit of research, and the only security measure if you want to buy something that could be construed as a violent weapon is you need to fill in a form leaving your name and address, so if anything happens you can be easily traced for questioning. Now that's the theory. What's self-respecting nutcase buying a weapon with a view to committing a heinous felony would leave their real name and address? Now, I picture some police investigation team going through the book and say, excuse me, shop owner. Says here you sold a samurai sword to Bert and Ernie. From 24 Sesame Street. And some new guy cop had maybe sent him on a wild goose chase somewhere. Sesame Street not showing up on the sat-nav. Sliding down the window for directions. Going, excuse me mate, sorry, excuse me. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame? That's a fucking wind-up, isn't it? I used to watch a programme called Get Your Own Back. Big show in the 90s. I'll explain the premise of the show to the more mature audience members. It was hosted by a guy called Dave Benson Phillips. Big Dave, as you can see, a fanny magnet. Right, Dave Benson Phillips.
I absolutely enjoy that. Again, if you guys want to see that, I'm sure there's gonna be copyright on it because of YouTube. If you want to see that the copyright, check out Patreon. You can watch on Patreon. There's loads of other videos there. But yeah, I absolutely love this geezer because he talks about stuff that's actually happening in real life and is able to make it funny as well. Let me know what you guys think in general about the old law, the UK law. But yeah, 90s house parties. You guys are right. Brilliant. Tell me your experience and all of that in the comments, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.